Today, I'm at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay for my first visit in 2026. I'm mainly here to check out what's changed since my last visit, and of course, ride some roller coasters. If they're open, that is. I thought this park would close around 8, but it's closing at 6, and it's almost 4 o'clock, so let's see what we can check out around that time. Yeah, this park is pretty dead. There was barely anybody here at parking, and Preferred was pretty light, even this late in the afternoon. Iron Gwazi is currently a 5-minute wait. I said I wanted to do other stuff, but Iron Gwazi is a 5-minute wait, y'all. This may be my first ride of 2026. All right, I just got through the metal detectors. Yeah, they are serious. They got like people scanning you if you go through the metal detector and it beeps. So they had to do that with me. I'm still able to bring my camera, so yay. All right, so unfortunately, if I want to cover the rest of the park, I will have to leave now. So that means I spent $4 on one Iron Gwazi ride. It is what it is. It was a fun ride though, so let's continue on. We only have like an hour and a half tops to try to circle this entire park. So let's see if we can do that. All right, so as you can see, Mardi Gras is coming soon. January 24th, that's about a week or so from now. Coming soon. As you can see, they're getting the booths ready for Mardi Gras. There's a wall behind the stage, but they're getting stuff set up, and then like all of the Mardi Gras decorations here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a party very, very soon. Okay, well this sucks, there's a wall here. So how do I get by SheiKra now? It looks like I'm gonna have to go back around where the stage is. I see people coming from there, so yeah. All right, so I just unexpectedly met with a friend, and he told me that mostly everything in the park is closed. SheiKra is closed, I know, is due to annual maintenance. Kumba is closed. Cheetah Hunt is still closed. And I think Montu is also closed. I heard that also has annual maintenance. And yeah, that's kind of crazy, especially if this is your first time visiting Busch Gardens with half the rides down. Yeah, I can see how people can get frustrated with that. But we're going to try to check it out with the time we have left. Speaking of SheiKra, we are here. As you can see, they are directing people towards the Zambia Smokehouse because SheiKra is going annual maintenance right now. Let's actually see the track. I don't know if you can see from this camera, but there's a piece of track like sitting right there, sitting out of the splash area. All right, so this is the splash area right here. And then there's a piece of B&M track right outside of the splash area. We're gonna go on the other side so we can get a better look. All right, Tigris is a 25-minute wait. I ain't got time to wait for that, but we're gonna get a look at one of the dispatches. walking towards Jungala. You can see the wall is still around Stanley Falls. Yep, Kumba is closed, temporary due to inclement weather. It has been pretty damn cold lately, so that could be the reason. Speaking of inclement weather, that was another reason why the park is closing at 6. The original hours I heard was supposed to be 8 o'clock, but they changed it because it's going to get pretty cold tonight. So I feel for those if this is their first visit and this is their first impression of the park, because usually when this park runs on all cylinders, this park is amazing. So yeah, not a great time to visit. All right, so Phoenix Rising is at least a 5-minute wait, but when it comes to Busch Gardens, you gotta like multiply that by 2. And looking at that line, I would say it's between like a 5 to 7 minute at most. But I'm not waiting today. All right, so here's a cool look at Falcon's Fury. As you can see, there's no restraint, and some of the side stuff is gone on some of the gondolas. Pretty cool. All right, we got an hour left, and we're about to leave Fantopia, so we're making good time. We're gonna check out, I guess, the other side of the park, go towards the front, and then we'll be done for today. Serengeti Flyer is a 25-minute wait. Well, with everything else closed, yeah, I can see that. Don't think I'm gonna wait on this either. Also, for your information, the habitat is also closed because they're doing an improvement to one of the, I think, lion habitats in the edge of Africa. So, yeah, I think this is slated to open around March, but I'll keep an eye on it more. Okay, we are in the beginning of 2026, and Cheetah Hunt is still down. We have no timeline as to when Cheetah Hunt will be open. As per Busch Gardens usual, they don't let anyone know about any down rides or how long it's gonna take. So we just gotta wait and see. Okay, I was expecting Montu to be down, but I was not expecting Cobra's Curse to be down as well. What the heck is going on today? Excuse me, was this ride open earlier? It just went down recently? Sorry? Wow. Yeah, it's like, what time is it? It's like 5:18. They may get it up later, but yeah, even Cobra's Curse is down right now. That is crazy. And as you can see, we're coming up to Montu. They got the whole area closed off. Not operating today. The rest of Montu will be filled again following the attractions refresh. We appreciate your patience, blah, 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 blah. Montu is officially down for annual maintenance. So that's a total of at least right now 6 main rides down, which is damn near half the rides at this park. So that means of all of the rides that are in the front of the park, only Iron Gwazi is working. Cheetah Hunt is down. Cobra's Curse recently just went down, and Montu is down for annual maintenance. Not a good day to visit, man. Not a good day to visit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't remember this many rides being closed around the winter season. Even last year, I know SheiKra was down. SheiKra is always down around this time, but to have half the rides down at this park, that is not a good look, man. That is not. I mean, I can understand there's things beyond their control, like the weather, but to have multiple rides down for annual maintenance at the same time, that's a bit odd. And then no one knows what's going on with Cheetah Hunt. And Cheetah Hunt's been down for months at this point. I know parks have their moments where things are not going to be open. And as a local, I understand what's going on. Like, I get it. You know, rides go down. They have to take it from annual maintenance or whatever. But if this is someone's first time at a park, or if this is their first time at this park, yeah, they're gonna leave very, very disappointed. And I wouldn't blame them. I can't tell them like, hey, you know, things happen or whatever. You know, they spent money to come here, and then half the park is down. I can't get mad at them for that. All right, I think I'm going to end my day here. I would go back to Iron Gwazi, but I ended my locker session like a fool a little too early. Now, to those who are planning to come here for their first time soon, I would definitely hold off on that. A lot of the rides are down, and I don't think you're going to have a good time. The weather is pretty cold too. These aren't ideal conditions to come visit Busch Gardens. But if you don't care about the credits, or if you already got the credits and you just want to marathon Iron Gwazi all day, this is actually one of the best times to come to marathon Iron Gwazi. All right, that's going to be it for this video. Until next time.